Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, this is my third and final PlayStation 3 collection video. There's some good collectibles in this one, so stay tuned, let's take a look. Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, it's our third and final video in the series. And I've had an absolute blast going through these, so many games, but I think I've saved maybe the best for last. So we're going to dive straight in with the games. I'm just going to grab a pile here. Some of these are in alphabetical order because they've come off the shelf. But we're going to dive in with Catherine. Oh, what a weird game that is. Absolutely out there. A game, recent pickup for myself. I've replaced it because I've lost it. Fear, absolutely brilliant. First Encounter, Assault, Recon. Give that one a go. There's 3 games in the series, well worth your time. Nope, not got the original one there because it wasn't on the PS3, it's a PS2, wasn't it? Killzone 2. Killzone 3. Brilliant games. Thoroughly enjoyed those. Another one, absolutely wacky. You actually do need a move controller for this, and obviously the camera. I don't have a PlayStation 3 camera. They actually go for bloody good money. But it's a wacky game. Kung Fu Rider. Star Wars, The Complete Saga. I never played this, and I wish I had, because at the time it was supposed to be the biggest open world first person shooting game out there, and it's massive, was it arena or area gaming? That's what it stood for. Anyone can fight, but do you have what it takes? Mag. Now, this game. I don't mind saying that the opening scenes of this game almost brought me to tears, because I too have a daughter called Sarah. Now, anyone that's ever played this will fully understand where I'm coming from. The Last of Us is an absolute gem of a game. Also, HD remastered for the PlayStation 4. It doesn't need any more words. Brilliant game. Should we dive into a collectible? I think we should, because I'm looking at them here. I want to just lean forward because it's Driver Collector's Edition. Let's get it out. So, lid comes off, sides come off. Try and get this out without dropping anything. It is held in place. There you have the car. Obviously on a bit of track there. It is obviously all held down. Papers flying all over it because he's obviously just hit the stand there, taking off. I think that is brilliant. Proper old-fashioned muscle car. Just looks brilliant. The attention to detail on it is fantastic. Also, the game, obviously. And then what you've got at the bottom is the official comic book. Yeah. They made a comic book as well. It's a series I really do wish they could have kept with. But as I mentioned previous video, Grand Theft Auto killed it off. Absolutely killed it. Because more or less everything you could do in the driver game was in the GTA game and more. And obviously, as you can see there, picture the San Francisco Bridge. It's just a real shame that they just don't do them anymore. But it is what it is. Nothing lasts forever. Now, is that in there properly? No, it sits on top. Oh god, and I've just wedged it. Making a right mess of things, as usual. I just want to get this out of the way because I've got nowhere to put it properly, so if I don't repack it properly, I'm in trouble. And I'm beginning to wish I had the room just to throw this to one side now, because this is doing my nutting. Oh, for God's sake, just get on there. Right, we're on. Are we? No, we're not. Do you know what I'm beginning to think? Was that on the inside? I'll find room to throw this on the floor. I'll have to prat about later. That there, perfect. Can sit there. Right. In fact, if I can put them back in. Sorry about the noise. Right, let's grab a good stack of games and carry on. Damnation. Oh, brilliant series, brilliant series. Darksiders and Darksiders 2. They are fantastic. Hack and slash. A little bit of problem solving as well. Brilliant games. Here we have them. The original Bioshock. Obviously, lovely slipcase. Fantastic game. Oh, such a good game. I cannot tell you enough how good that game is. And the second one also. Absolutely fantastic game in the series. Definitely worth your time. Oh, right. Here it is. I'm going to move on to another collectible. So let me just put the rest of these on one side. In fact, no. Let's chuck them there. Get rid of the other pile of games in my hand and then we'll move on to it. Wow. Third person sci-fi horror games. You're not going to do much better than Dead Space. Brilliant game. Unfortunately, they've given up on the series at the moment, and that's a real shame. Dead Space 2. And it's got some bloody good jump scares in it. And I suppose they're ill-fated, because it just didn't do as well. Dead Space 3. All worth playing. All worth playing. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Now, the Lego games, yes, they're too easy because obviously they're designed for the younger generation. But they are brilliant games and so much fun. Right. Game and slide that under. Collectible. Ellen Page. William Dafoe. Beyond Two Souls is an absolute gem of a game. If you like Heavy Rain, you should like this. It's a fantastic, compelling storyline. All to do with... I can't remember her name now. Does it tell me in the back? Quickly. For the makers of Heavy Rain. Blah, 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 blah. Jodie. That's it. So... Jodie, Ellen Page. It's all about a girl growing up with problems, but those problems, and it's got such a twist at the end, I'm not going to spoil it. You think that it's a ghost that's with her, and it's not. It's a fantastic story, but I enjoyed the game that much. I went out and I purchased this. Now, I didn't realise this at the time. I just thought this was a collector's edition. It's not. It was actually the very first press kit I ever purchased. And what you've got is, you've got a negative, which is in there. There you go. See what number that is. So, out of 2,900, I have number 884. Right at the back, it always slips down this. It's not in the best condition at the back because obviously previous owner was playing the game. So you've got the game at the back. And then everything in between is a put together beautiful story and art book which goes into so much detail. It's a beautiful book. I mean, there she is, obviously, as a child. As you can see, for some reason, the teddy bear is floating. There you have her growing up. I won't show you obviously every page, but it is the book in fantastic condition. And again, just what they were using, the motion capture and that, to get it as lifelike and realistic as possible. An incredible game. I cannot praise this game enough. They did such a fantastic job on it. And again, if you've not played Beyond Two Souls, but you do enjoy Heavy Rain, give it a go. Again, it is well worth your time. And that, unknown to me, was the very first press kit I ever purchased. Right, let's crack on with the games. I'm just going to move those because I've got 1, 2, 3, I suppose 4 collectibles left to show you. So let's just grab a big stack here. Can I even pronounce this? Is it Manjin and the Forsaken Kingdom? Answers on a postcard, please. Lord of the Rings, War in the North. Not started this. A bit of a saucy cover. Blades. Now this, I've read nothing but good things about the campaign. I believe the online was a bit of hit and miss, but wet. Oh man. I played this on a tablet at the time. And I purchased the game. I've never bothered playing it. It's the only one I've got in the series. And it's a very well written game. Very well written. More story driven than anything else. The Walking Dead. Now, purchased this because I really did enjoy the previous games. Turok. Steelbook edition. All in there. I've not played that for such a long time, but I enjoyed that so much. Right, there's a 2 cracking games. Bought these as a pair. Tales of Exilia. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. That's the Day 1 edition. I'll try and get this out without damaging it. Excellent. We've got it out. We've got it out. I'm not going to bother taking the second one out because I've got it bagged. So again, you've got your game. 2 discs. Music of the selection. In fact, that's just unclipped itself there. Let me put that back. I didn't think I got that back in then. Sorry. So there you go. You've got your game. 2 discs. It's fell out again. I knew I hadn't clipped the damn thing back in properly. It can be a bit of a pain these at times. It's not broke. That's it. It's in there. What we got here? Oh, card registration. So that's the game, obviously. and the music. And then you've got the character book for it as well. Just realised I've not got the light on. Is that going to make any difference? Probably not. A bit brighter, a little bit more natural. Can't tell. So it tells you all about the characters. And just something a little bit special. So I'm going to put that light off. I'll probably have to do something with the camera, because now it's gone too dark. Sorry about this. That's better. Reset itself. Sorry about that. Just a beautiful condition. Art book that I got with that, or rather character book. So I'll just pop that back in without destroying anything. And I've also got the second game. Day 1 edition, Steelbook number 2. But this one's a bit pricey. That's why it's bagged. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. Good golf games. They always have been good though, the PGA ones. SSX. What a game. I don't think they're as good as the, PlayStation 2 versions. I think they were brilliant, especially Tricky. Tricky is possibly one of my favourite SSX games. Sleeping Dogs. Now, the Saw games. They're different. Absolutely brilliant games. Well worth playing. But the game it never got enough love. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's got a great story. The Saboteur. Starhawk. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Remember Me? Red Faction Armageddon. In fact, there is a remastered version of this, I think. The Command and Conquer series. They're brilliant, brilliant games. Far better on PC, I do admit. But Red Alert 3. And Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. How many have we got left? I'll do the rest of this pile and then I'll do another collectible. Splatterhouse. That's a damn good game. Stormrise. Spec Ops The Line. Silent Hill Homecoming. Bloody scary game. Really freaky, some of the characters in that one. Really freaky. Right. Put that there. Slide this one on one side. This was a gift off again my good friend Andy. God, I've mentioned him I think in every single video now. Bless him. And he gave me this. He couldn't find the game. He doesn't know what he's done with the game. It's probably up in your loft. Get up in that loft, mate. See what else you've got. Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition. They made 6,650 of these. This is number 5732. So you have it. And again, we're going to open this up and go into a lot more detail for you. So, you have got, obviously, the game. And that's my game that I've put in there. You have also, though, got a pack of playing cards, sealed, not been opened. You have got, it should be a music CD. Oh no, it's not, it's a DVD, sorry. The Making of Fallout New Vegas. So that's in there. You've got some cracking chips. I'm not going to show you them all individually, but some cracking chips. And you got your weight. Put that on your cards so nobody can try and see them, or bit of wind, blow them up. It's a good amount of weight to that as well. And what you've also got is a book. So, Fallout New Vegas, All Roads. And again, the book is in fantastic quality. But it's like a comic book. All put together very well. Again, I'm not going to show you every single page, but if you do want me to, if there's, I get enough votes and people asking for me to go into certain detail or a lot more detail on any of these collectibles, I am more than happy to do so. And that's it. So again, thank you very much, Andy, for gifting me that. It does take pride of place on the shelf. Oh, I didn't put the game back in. I'll do that later. Just move this over there. Sorry. Right. Oh, nearly dropped them all. Nearly close. Right, next game. Rage. Port Royal 3 Gold Edition. Prison Break, the game. Oh, now these. The Prince does not get enough love. We are still waiting for a remastered version of the Sands of Time, I believe. But Prince of Persia and the Forgotten Sands. He doesn't get enough love. Remember, if it wasn't for the Prince of Persia, you would not have Assassin's Creed. It's a true known fact that the original Assassin's Creed game was actually going to be called The Prince's Assassins, but they decided that it was that good a game they would do an offshoot and call it Assassin's Creed. It was supposed to be entwined within a Prince of Persia game, but they scrapped that idea and made it its own. Overlord, Raising Hell. Nier. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Which reminds me, I've got the vinyl up there. Oh man, Monkey Island Special Edition Collection. Bit of an interesting story on this, because I ordered this game originally from a guy in Portugal, and it never arrived. So obviously I complained, I got my money back, and then I kid you not, it suddenly turns up out of the blue 8 months later. 8 months. It obviously got lost in the post somewhere. Monster Madness Grave Danger. Right, I think a few of these are sort of in order. You've got the Lego Movie, Lord of the Rings Conquest, Siren Blood Curse, part of Siren. series that came out on the PlayStation 2 as well. Brilliant game. Folklore. Fear 2. Now, this is another game that slipped under the radar. You've got to give it a go. Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. The Devil May Cry HD Collection. I was a big Devil May Cry fan back in the day. Absolutely fantastic games. Dead Island Game of the Year Edition. I think that comes with all the DLC and everything. Oh, now this is a game I've only played a tiny bit of. It's got to be one of the funniest superhero games you will ever play. Deadpool. Condemned 2. You know what, I'm going to leave me last two collectibles till dead last, because they're a fantastic series and I think some of you will be interested. So I go out a shot then on the physical version of one of them. 007 Bloodstone. It's actually a really good, oh man, brutal legend. Ozzy Osbourne, Lemmy. Do I need to say more? If you're into heavy metal rock and you do enjoy video games, play this. Brink. Black Site. Badger. I say Badger or Baja, B-A-J-A, Edge of Control. The Alpha Protocol, the Espionage RPG. Oh, talk about a totally different twist on what is, I suppose, a childhood favourite. Alice, the Madness Returns. You will not see Alice, obviously Alice in Wonderland, play on anything. This is just so wacky. She is so murderous. Avatar the game. Now, the 3D dot game. If you enjoy old classic games like The Legend of Zelda, you know, the original ones out of the NES, you will thoroughly enjoy this. This is like a throwback to those times. It just looks a million times better. Right. Oh, do you know what? I've just spotted another collectible down there. I'll do that next, do that pile, and then do the last two. So, my next collectible is Balls of Steel. Duke Nukem Forever. Balls of Steel. Right, let's try and get this out without damaging anything. Oh, it's going to be easier said than done, I can sense. Oh, no, there we go. Right, so what do we start with? We start with... Oh, I can't get the damn things out. Oh, right, we've got that out. We've got that out. We've got that. That. The rest of this now should be easy. He says, with gritted teeth. God, got them out eventually. Because this is rammed with stuff. Absolutely rammed. In fact, I might as well just keep going. So I can get the statue out properly and show you that. Right, so there's the box. There is the statue. And it is of particular good quality. Surprisingly how good. Just pop in there for a minute. Because it is absolutely rammed with stuff. So, Duke Nukem Forever sticker. You have also got unripped postcards. Sorry, way out of vision then. Postcards. Not been ripped off any of these. You've also got a mini deck of playing cards, sealed. You have also got a couple of chips. You've also got dice. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. You've obviously got the game. Ooh. And a reversible cover. So, hail to the king. Let's pop that back. Sorry, I'm just getting that nice and neat back in there. There we go. You have also, though, got, if you want to, absolutely wacky this is, you can make your own cardboard Duke Nukem Forever figure. With instructions. Sorry, you can't see it. There you go. Instructions. We're still going. You've also got the Duke Nukem Forever cartoon. They really did ram this one. Yes, that is him fighting a shark. Absolutely crazy stuff. Yes, him with the babes at the end. But we're still not finished. You have got the History, Legacy, Legend of Duke Nukem Forever art from the vaults. Hardback, obviously. Inside that, you've got your certificate. As collectibles go, this has got to be one of the best because of the amount of stuff you actually get in it. And I got this so cheap. I bought it off the same guy that I purchased the Driver collectible off. But the art book is fantastic, as you can see. Just want to see what that was in yellow then. Alright, just some more pictures. Concept art and all sorts. Just brilliant stuff. And that's one hell of a collectible. And I am going to have to throw that to one side because that will take me forever and a day to put all that lot back together. So, without making too much noise right next to the mic, I'm just going to throw that there. Just got a few more games to show, and I'm going to show you the last two collectibles that I've got. So, rattling on, Castlevania Lord of Shadows and Castlevania 2 Lord of Shadows. Great games. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Fantastic beat 'em ups. LA Noire. Now, the difference between this and a lot of them out there is this one is fully complete. And when I say fully complete, you may get the manual, and that's probably all you get. But to make it fully complete, you should have your promotional code, your manual, but more importantly, Badge Pursuit Challenge. You should have a pack of negatives. Has been opened once, I have took a look at them. But that is what is missing out of a lot of them. Now I hear bandied about a lot of the time. Mint condition. Or A1 condition, excellent condition. It's a bit of a talking point that maybe we should have a discussion on it. This isn't mint, because it's open, it's not sealed. Sealed for me is mint. All you've really got is mint, good, average, poor, and that's it. Those are your 4 conditions. Majority of the time, every game we buy second hand is either in good or average condition. Not mint, because they're rarely sealed. And, well, we all try to steer clear of poor condition games. Clive Barker's Jericho. A little bit different, this one. If I remember correctly, you've got 4 or 5 characters and you can play as one of them on each level, so you've got to pick wisely which one you're going to play as. Right, Haze was supposed to be the next big thing in first person shooters. Didn't live up to it, but I found it alright. I thought it was quite a good game. God of War. God of War. God of War. And the last game I've got to show you is the fantastic Grid 2. We used to play this every Friday night online for hours. Hours. It was in like a little bit of a club. We'd be racing against each other, and it was just fantastic. So much. Now, last 2 collectibles I'm going to show you are Mass Effect. First one I'm going to show you is Mass Effect Collector's Edition. I'm getting out of the box and I've not showed you the box yet. So there you have that. Pretty good condition. It is a steelbook. As you can see, Mass Effect 3. Now if you remember, I showed you Mass Effect 1 and 2. And I'll just quickly go through this, because this is only one of 2 editions, or rather 2 collectibles I've got for Mass Effect. What you've got is, I think that's a comic book. It is a comic book. Sorry. And I know the camera's been sort of fluctuating in and out of focus because of the glare. My apologies with that. And then what you've got is, oh, sorry, nearly missed that. You've got a postcard. And then what you've got is, you've got the art book, Mass Effect 3. Just to show you a few of the pictures in this. So that's Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition. But what I've also purchased, so just put that back together, is, and this is, as far as I know, the only way, because the original Mass Effect never came out on the PlayStation 3. It was an Xbox 360 game. It was an exclusive to the Xbox 360. Oh, cool. Sorry, Duke. It was an exclusive. And as far as I'm aware, the only 2 ways to get the game was digital download, but I don't do digital. or you purchase the Mass Effect trilogy for the PlayStation 3. This is the only way to get a physical copy of the original Mass Effect game. There you have it. It's the only way of getting it as far as I'm aware. If I'm wrong, tell me. But this or digital download is the only way you could play Mass Effect on the PlayStation 3. Obviously, I think we're waiting for them to bring out a new HD version. So that'll be brilliant to play. As he puts it back into the slipcover as neat as he can without taking too much time. They're always a pain in the ass to get these back in. There we go. So there you have it. And I think we're there. We are there. I'm having a quick glance around the room now just to make sure I've literally not missed anything, but I'm pretty certain I haven't. That is your lot. That is every PlayStation 3 game I own currently. Oh, apart from one I've just spotted on the shelf. Oh, for God's sake, there's always one in there. Hang on a minute. I think I showed it, did I not? Did I not show the Fear game? I know I showed Fear 2. Fear. You already know what it is. I'm positive I've shown that. Oh no, it's Fear 3. Ignore me, I'm losing my bleeding marbles. It's Fear 3. I've already showed you the collector's edition. I repurchased Fear 3 so I could play the damn game. That was it. So that's the one game I'm not physically showing you, but I'm telling you about it, and that's as good as it gets. Because I know for a second, if I get up from here, all these games are going to fly to one side. Right, I'm waffling now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings in the comments below. If there's any in here you think, bloody hell, Bill, that's worth a bit, let me know in the comments, because I don't have a clue what is valuable and what isn't. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I'll catch you lot all again. Take care. Woohoo!